My Little Pony kittens got adopted. Those are the little flat-chested ones. The little swimmers that came in at the kitten roundup that Panther's mom, Dawn, was taking care of. And she took such good care of them. She did physio and she hand fed them. And now she's trying to help socialize the mom. Look, there's more of you. Princess Celestia is her name. Hi, little pea. You're so cute. You're so cute. Where are you going? Where are you going? She's trying to socialize the mom because the mom is really scared and was having quite a rough time at laps. And so she is trying to work with her and see if she can get her a little more confident. If anyone can do it, Dawn can. But it's very exciting. So yes, Dawn definitely deserves a big hail for that. Little P. So the people who adopted them had applied also for Hilo and Gaius, and we had so many amazing applications. I think we ended up with a couple and just had to pick randomly, and they were one of the ones that obviously didn't get Hilo and Gaius, which is always disappointing for me, and I'm sure much more so for them, but I always hate saying no to such amazing homes. So I've been trying to help match people with really awesome kittens, and so I'm super happy that worked out for them, and thank you to them for going in and meeting them and taking them home. That's so awesome. So I have no applications for, so I had followed up. I followed up actually with everybody who was not matched, or the ones that had been open to other kittens potentially. I followed up with all of them and let them know about the moms and about My Little Pony kittens, in hopes that they would consider adopting different kittens. Bunny's eating my popcorn again. That's what bunnies do. It's hard because, you know, people fall in love with specific kittens and they get to watch them grow up, and so it's tough to have your heart set on one cat that you know and you've been hoping will come home with you, and then switching to another one. So you have to give them some credit for being willing to consider adopting other kittens who I know they're gonna love. Dawn does an amazing job with them. She they've been on like weekend road trips, and like they're great with kids because of Dawn's daughter, who's amazing. So I'm super excited. I think that's an awesome match. I was worried because we had Twilight Sparkle Pants was bigger earlier, so typically she would go up for adoption first, and then if someone came to Laps and saw her, they would adopt her, and then Rarity would be available later, and then they wouldn't have a chance to get adopted together. So Jane actually was on top of things and had plans to let whoever adopted them foster Rarity for a bit until she's ready for her spay, and then we were going to put them on the cam if that didn't work. So we had a plan, but I'm very happy to hear that we did not. So, oh, that's good. That's good news. So it's amazing, the kitten roundup, I'm going to post some of the stats because I've been looking through our database, and it's pretty amazing how we went into the kitten roundup having no idea and being terrified of what was going to happen and how we would adopt them out, and the adoptions have just like blown us away, the number of adoptions, and to really, really good homes. So that is wonderful. I will need to do a follow-up of that. I've got lots of reports I want to run, and then I want to put together some more infographics, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. First, you have to let me take a picture of you with your sister. We can sneak up on her because she's sleeping now. So that's all very exciting. So I'm super happy to hear about that, because you always worry about black kittens, 2 black kittens, and people don't always think about adopting a pair. In fact, the people who adopted the My Little Pony kittens initially only applied for 1, and then I had asked them if they would consider 2, and then they did. And then they got really excited to have 2, so I think that's awesome. Because you know how I'm all about the pairs. All about the pairs. Pairs are good. We all like pairs. Look at this little snacker. Look at this little snacker. You're what, 9 weeks old? Still nursing. Looks like Chef has a little bit of milk now from you little snackers. Little pea. So that's all good, and of course kitten season is, oh, and actually one of the other people who applied for Starbuck is adopting one of Shannon's kittens, which is awesome. She's lovely. So that is excellent news too. And another awesome adopter ended up signing up to be a foster mom and took home 2 bottle feeders that we got last week. We got a feral mom with, I think she has 5 kittens, and they're not quite old enough to be weaned. And so 2 of the kittens were struggling, and so they took the 2, and fortunately this wonderful woman who had applied for 2 of these guys was willing to take them and is doing bottle feeding round the clock and nursing them back to health, which is so awesome. So that's really wonderful. I'm super thankful for the amazing applicants that have, even after being disappointed and not getting the kittens that they wanted, they're still willing to volunteer and adopt other kittens, and super cool. It's super cool. Right, little pea? So kitten season is wrapping up. So it will be interesting to see what happens after this. I don't know if any more moms will come in or what, but we'll just play it by ear. I haven't weighed them yet today. I think they have at least a week before they're big enough, unless they have a big weight spike. And then once the little kittens are spayed, they already have their home waiting for them. hi. And then if these guys don't have a home yet, they will go to laps, because that will be the best place for them to find a home. So they don't absolutely have to be adopted together. I would love for them to be adopted together. I think that would be ideal. I think Chef would definitely get lonely if she was in a house without other cats. She's very social. TK would probably do better on her own than Chef would, but I think that the ideal home for them would be where they can go together. They're great with other cats. They have never 0 times hissed at my cats. Even when Bunny hissed at them one time, they just totally like went about their business. It's pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Dogs, we don't know about. We assume that they came here from an environment where there were, well, we know they came from an environment where it was like a barn type of a farm environment, so there were dogs and horses and we think other stuff there. So we don't know how they would do with dogs, but there's no reason to think that there would be any issue. And Dr. Ferguson was super excited about about how they looked when she came to do rechecks on, was that Friday? So, what else? Oh, Brookster. Thank you guys. Thank Brooke and thank their family. That's so awesome. I could not be happier and more grateful that you're giving them a good home. For the Brooke, there are 2 Brooks. But anywho, that's very exciting. Oh, that's so cute. Did Brooke... I hope that they got my email that I sent. Yes, thank you so much. Anyway, I don't know. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully she got my email that I sent. We don't always get, Laps doesn't always have a chance to call everybody back in a timely manner, and then things start to, information gets out, and I don't know. We do the best we can, but it's not always the best. It doesn't always end up the best for the people that don't get matched. Anywho, oh good, okay, all right. So anywho, that's super exciting. That made my day for sure, and I know that foster mom Dawn is going to be thrilled because she was worried, and they're just the sweetest kittens. You're just going to love them. So that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Little pea. So, let's see. What else? So now we just need to find someone for the moms. Mama Chef, Mama TK. Look how adorable they are. Are you getting your auntie's tail? Look at that ferocious little pea. Get it, little pea. There's been a, oh, like Miss TK's gonna get it. She's very ferocious. Oh. Get it, Mama Chef. Get it. Look at that little face. TK is very kitteny. I think once Chef does not have mother duties, I suspect she will have the same playful personality. She has little spurts of it too. I think she's just very, she's still in mama mode. You can just tell. Get it. Get a little peanut. Hi, Miss TK. You're so cute. What are we gonna do with you? Aw. Kira, Dawn's daughter, apparently drew a picture for them to take home. That's adorable. Adorable. Oh, get it. Get it. So, these guys should be on the cam for maybe another week or so. And then everybody will be going home, and kittens will be going home, and TK and Chef will either be going back to laps or ideally to their home. TK, come closer so I can take a picture of you with your sister. She's like a little lion. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful kitty. Little pea is wound up. Woo. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. That was really nice of you to wait for them to come say goodbye. I'm sure they weren't expecting them to go so quickly, and I know that they will be thrilled. I already let Dawn know that they went to an awesome home. So I'm super excited. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That's amazing. That is amazing. Maybe it was meant to be. Little pea, you're so cute. Kira's awesome with the babies. She's one of the few children that I, being an overprotective foster mom, that I like to socialize kittens with. Because I was worried about I'm always overprotective. But it's really good for them to be around kids. And Kira's the best because she's like the perfect amount of exuberant 5-year-old and like logical, listens to the rules and will follow them. So very adorable. Oh, look at you, little pea, and Mama Chef. So now we just have to get these big kittens adopted. The big giant kittens, they're so cute. I'm trying to take good pictures of these two, but it's so difficult because they they don't pose very well, and it's hard to sneak up on them. And then when I come over, they either want to be petted or they get pounced on by a kitten, or it's been challenging. You would think 10 jungle kittens would be hard to wrangle. No, no. These two moms, the biggest challenge. Biggest challenge. So, I will be available if kittens or mom come in to Laps and need homes. It's really amazing now because of the kitten roundup. We've got many wonderful foster homes that we didn't have before, and because of all the adoptions that have happened so quickly. We have lots of space at the shelter for cats right now, which is amazing. I wonder if we hadn't done the roundup, if we would be in the same situation we normally are in about this time, where it's sort of starting to empty out, but still pretty full, versus now where we actually sort of ran out of available kittens the weekend of the adoption event. And now we've got a few now that are coming available in the next couple of weeks. A couple of more litters. But I think that might be it for roundup. Oh no, there's the constellation kittens, which were born a week or two after the roundup. They will be available in another week or two. They're very cute. Oh, look at you. Look at you with so much energy, and your sister's just sleeping through the whole thing. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's amazing. That is wonderful. We will have to talk to Jane and see how she wants to handle it, because their policy in the past has been not to discount adoption fees. That's been Laps's policy just since the beginning, and which is why I was amazed when they did Shepherd and Moose. They did a buy one get one free. I think that's the first time that they've ever officially done that. They did some for the jungle kittens, but it was only because wonderful people like you, sent money and said that that's what they would like it to be used for. And it didn't occur to me that there would be a policy, so I sort of, accepted it gratefully. And then afterwards, Jane's like, well, we don't really do that, and here's why. And so anyway, I will let her know. We have actually talked about it quite a bit in the past, since the jungle kittens, and we had talked about doing like a care package of the same value, so the same value in food and vet exams and that sort of thing, so that they're getting the same amount of value, but that the adoption fee doesn't get discounted. We've talked about some different options, but I should follow up with her again, because Laps, one of the things I really appreciate about Laps is how good they are at they do the best they can, and then we've all learned a lot along the way, and especially having the cam, it's been interesting to see how policies have kind of been shaped and changed, and like our feline leukemia policy, which is still in the works. It's going to happen. It just takes a long time for stuff like that to happen. But they're very good at adapting to different situations and being willing to try things, and if something doesn't work, change it. So anyway, now I'm just babbling. But so thank you is my point. Thank you, and we'll see what we can. Because potentially, I'm saying all this because I'm thinking potentially if the allergy thing is a hindrance for people, we could potentially work out some sort of medical gift to cover the first, some of, if TK ends up having expenses, maybe set up an account at Mountain View or something. I don't know if that's possible, but in case someone is concerned about that. Although Dr. Ferguson did say that she was very encouraged by how everyone looked, and that it's possible TK could it's just the stress of being in the shelter and, being in this house with lots of other cats and, having a small space. You're so cute, and not having a human of her own. Because I do give her the loves, but I don't give her as many loves as she would be getting if she and Chef were in a house together. So it could be stress, or it could be diet. I mean, it could be anything. But Dr. Ferguson was hopeful that it wasn't going to be, that it was on the mild end of the spectrum. And so it may require nothing special. It may require a special diet as a trial, and it may not even need to be forever. It could just be something that you try and then you can wean her off of. If she needed medication, the steroids are what clear it up usually, and those are pretty inexpensive. So that's not too bad, but it's always harder to get them adopted when they've got a little bit of especially when we can't say 100%. It's no big deal. It's not going to be anything that ever inconveniences you. But they're worth it. Thank you, Linda J. I appreciate that. That's really awesome. You know how I love when pairs go home together. That's my favorite. Yeah, I understand. You guys are so awesome. You guys are awesome. PJW, I'm a big fan of you already. I'm already your #1 fan after your letter. Notwithstanding what you're doing in chat right now. Are you chasing your sister? Go get her. Go get her. Oh, she's got a Sharpie. Chef has a Sharpie. What are you doing, Mama Chef? Oh, are you having it? Oh, she's being crazy right now. Go get her. Go get her. She's attacking the stairs. They have the most expressive tails, these two. It's just the cutest. Just the cutest. Go get her. Go get her so I can take a picture. Go get her. Little P's taking the bait. Oh, get her. You guys are awesome. I'd be very happy. Very, very happy. Very, very happy if these little treasures could find a forever, amazing forever home. Oh, little treasures. Miss Chef's playing with little P on the stairs. Oh, I know. They're just the sweetest. I can't even, they're just so sweet. Very sweet. Just very, look at, oh, she's so sweet. Do you need this? Do you need that? And I'll put you here. I'll put you here. She loves catnip. So, border crossing, they need current rabies shots, and I would recommend microchipping because the tattoo is unfortunately meaningless in the States, and people don't know to look for it there. I mean, people don't know what it means if they see it, although potentially it would at least alert someone that this cat has a record somewhere, which is what it's intended to do. So animal control officers in BC are trained to look for the tattoo in the ear, and then they know that the animal's been spayed, and they can figure out where it was done and when. They can figure out all sorts of information, and then they can find out the vet records and trace it back to the original owner, which is good, which you can't do with a microchip unless you unless you know to scan a cat for a microchip. So it took me a while to get used to the tattoo thing, but I actually think it makes sense. But if we send them to the States, we do recommend that they get microchipped, just because it's a good idea. What else? So rabies microchips. And microchips are registered internationally as opposed to the tattoo, which is province specific. I think House Human would revolt if email is meow, MEOW @tinykittens.com. Oops. Yep, so we don't do shipping and cargo. So either someone would have to come and get them, or if it worked out, I could potentially try to bring them out. When we flew to Chicago last time, the people that I booked the tickets with were very strictly saying 1 cat per carrier. Per passenger. So that's why we had to have 2 people, which obviously is more complicated financially. United is what we flew, which has a direct flight. I think Alaska Air allowed 2 in 1 if they fit comfortably. I don't know if these guys would fit in an airplane size carrier comfortably together for like 8 or 10 hours or however long it would take. I kind of don't think so. That's a long time. Of course, they will probably be scared, and they do make themselves very... This one can make herself very tiny when she's scared. She can be just the tiniest kitten. She's already pretty tiny. But, but the airline approved carriers are pretty small, so that's the only wrinkle that I can think of. Or driving. So driving to Chicago would probably be kind of a long trip. What did you find? That's something that the bunny stole off the table. It's a toothpick. And how did it get over here? That bunny is so scampy. This is the toothpick from my cake that I was eating. Oh, battery power. Hopefully that will not crash. So, anywho, I will do what I can to facilitate any sort of amazing home for these two. So, if you guys are able to work some magic and come up with a brilliant plan, then that would be amazing. That would be special. It would be special. You're so cute. You're so adorable. Oh, is there an Anders post? Let's see. Let's see. After his snack, Anders had a short nap on his new chair. It was short because Lily jumped onto the armrest and scared the you-know-what out of him. Oh, he's so cute. Anders' first little snack. He ate under the chair he seems to have claimed. He's very cute. Well, that's good. Little floofy Anders. So, may not be all that exciting around here, but so that's it. We're getting to the end of the kittens for this kitten season. It's winding up. Although the weather's been nice, so I'm kind of interested to see if we will have one more late crop of kittens. Because I feel like their biological mandate may be tied to the nice weather. So it's possible there's one more round of kittens, of pregnant cats coming up. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. Oh, you're so cute. You're just so cute. What are you doing? Where did Mama Chef go? Oh, she's on the seat. I've been trying to get you up on the windowsill with your sister so that I can take a picture of both of you. So, behave. Don't go anywhere. No, don't go. Oh, oh. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful Mama Chef. Oh, she's so beautiful. She does not know how to work for angles at all. It's terrible. It's terrible. Can you face this way? Oh, that's nice. Can you look at me? No, don't go. Mama Chef's actually starting to get a little bit of a belly, which is nice. Which is nice after how skinny she was when she came in. Come here, Mama Chef. Oh, Mama Chef, you're so cute. Come here, you're so cute. She's so cute. Okay, I think that is everything. And I think I have to probably move along. So I will shut the audio off. I know, yeah, these two moms are the hardest I've ever had. Individually, they're okay. TK is better than Chef. But together, it's just impossible. It's just impossible. Alright. Alright, so audio is gonna go off for a bit. Because I've got some stuff to do. And then I will see you all later. But exciting news! Exciting news all around, so that's very good.